Before I had trouble with my heart, I had a pretty great, healthy, and productive life. I'm married, have 3 children. I've been working in strategy and M&A for a number of years. Moved to Charlotte in 1983, and so I'm really a Charlottean. I'm Milt, and I'm a heart transplant recipient. In early 2010, I started having some irregular heartbeat.
He had had a history of having minor AFib, atrial fibrillation, so when he started having the problems, that's what he thought it was.
Something just wasn't right. He went to his cardiologist and it was encouraged to go to the hospital for further evaluation, and he spent maybe 1 or 2 nights there, and I just thought, oh, it's minor. My dad's always done everything right. He's always eaten right, exercised.
He said, the problem is you just need a new heart.
Milt actually had a pretty rare disease, giant cell myocarditis, big complex term, which really means inflammation of the heart muscle that leads to destruction of heart tissue, that leads to heart failure when the heart muscle doesn't work.
And when we got that word, it was kind of a surreal moment, and it just didn't seem very real to me.
We have been fortunate enough that our outcomes are stellar. And what I mean by that, our 1-year and 3-year survival is about 94 to 95%, which is best in the state, and actually has one of the best long-term survivals in the country.
I'm happy to say I'm 5.5 years out from having my heart transplant, and I'm very grateful to have another chance at life. For all practical purposes, from exercise to travel to work, I'm doing now what I was doing before.
He can really essentially do anything he wants to do that he was able to do before transplantation, he can do after transplant. And we encourage people to get back to work, get back to normal activities, travel, exercise.
I wouldn't be here today if it weren't for Sanger Heart Vascular Institute. The care was just unbelievably good.
I mean, I cannot say enough great things about the staff there at Sanger.
Looking back, I appreciate even more how much the doctors, nurses, and all of the staff gave to give him the best care possible. I knew that I wanted to be a nurse before my father got sick, but my career as a heart failure nurse was definitely, in large part, inspired by my father's illness. Having seen it from the other side, I think that that gives me a new perspective and a new outlook on taking care of heart failure patients.
We had the love and support of friends, people here at our church, our doctors and nurses who were just awesome.
We almost feel like Sanger is part of the family.
My family, other relationships, and community is at the heart of it all.